Alrighty, hello internet, how are we doing? Wolfman Doom Gaming here, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past. Now, we just, by the skin of our dang teeth, just beat level 3. Like I said in this video, we'll be getting the medallions. We need Quake, Vamos, and the Ether Medallion, which will help. Not like crazily, but it'll definitely make certain things a little easier. Get the heck out of here. That was a little wonky looking. The first one will be the easiest. We'll go for I think it's Ether up here. The Ether Medallion will freeze all enemies on the screen. Wake is in the Dark World. You get that from throwing a rock or a bush or a frozen enemy into this circle, which will make this like octopus-like thing appear. That will give you the Quake Medallion, and then the Vamos Medallion is in the desert. You need to go into Dark World, where there was a mountain, and then you need to reappear back into Light World, and stuff. I can see him for all of them. You need to go into the Light World to go into Dark World, and vice versa. Alright. I think this one's like not the hardest to get. I think it's just the most out of the way. Hold on to Master Sword, and you'll gain the magic of Ether. Alright. And I guess go for Vamos next. Vamos will be too hard to get. What we gotta do is go down here to the warp point. Back up, around, up, over, down, over. All that good stuff. Ow. Get out of here. I'm doing this wrong. I was in the right spot. I was going the wrong way. You go down towards the desert, but the desert's blocked off in the Dark World. There's a mountain there. I had the right image in my head. I had the wrong place. Like this little mark here where you're supposed to stand. Alright. Get my book. Hold the Master Sword and you get the magic of Vamos. Or Vamos. Which will kill the vulture. Ooh, arrows. And then the last one is Quake. Quake is up by the witch's house. Wow, I'm getting my games confused. In my head, for some reason, I imagined that by the witch's house is blocked off. I haven't played A Link Between Worlds in a long time, but I was watching the Game Grumps play it recently. So I think that's what I was thinking of. I was like, oh, it's blocked off. I can't walk through there. Like, going crazy, guys. All right, get that out of the way. Go ahead and just dash through here. I find it funny, even though I'm missing the shield. He always, from the front, you can't tell, but from the back, he's still holding his arm up. And the same from the side, he's holding his arm up, but the front is the front's the only sprite that you can't tell he doesn't have a shield. His shield's missing. It's just funny. I always enjoyed playing without a shield. Like, that's the first thing I always would do when I would go to Dark World. I would find one of those guys, and I would just let me get my shield. Like I said in my last video, it doesn't really matter. Having a shield or not having a shield doesn't make a difference to me, because it's just like, yeah, it deflects against fireballs and you can deflect arrows, but like, unless you're just standing there, you know, it's not going to be a problem. And hook. Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give you this if you go away. Cosmic medallion causes its magic causes the ground to shake and defeat nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. There's also was it? I think it was in the lake world in the desert. There was just a little spot where you can sprinkle magic powder on that little shrine fountain thingamajiggy, and you can get your magic meter to be used by half. I think it was here. It was funny when we were younger. We always thought that was bad, and I don't know why. It was like we thought it was like it's using half, not saving half. I don't know why we ever came to that conclusion, but yeah, for the longest time we always assumed that the half magic was bad. The things you learn as a kid, and you believe them because you're stupid. You don't know any better. Ugh. It was Dark World. Harpies? Yeah, it was Dark World I'm thinking of that had it. I got tickets to the Backstreet Boys. Help. No, we can't do it yet. We don't have to tighten it. Alright. So... after warp point 3... they'll lead us to the Thieves' Den. Which I can get to Titan's Mitt. Alright, I gotta hold my breath. I'll do hiccups. Alright, sorry about that. I couldn't talk. I was just like, help, help, help. But yeah, if you hold your breath, but you what I do is I hold my breath and then I start sucking in air into my my stomach. Because what a hiccup is, it's an involuntary spasm of the diaphragm. So knowing that, all you gotta do, if you can, is to suck in air, to put in your stomach, to then push on the diaphragm, which I believe like stretches it out and stops the hiccups. Alright. Down and around, that's I know where to go. Who's in there? I don't remember. Compass. Get the compass. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was something fairly important. Like I said, I've played this game so many times. I have it mapped out in my head of like what to do and where to go and what's going to happen in what way. It's kind of why it's like a pain to play a game a lot, because you just, the more you play it, the more you know it. And then it's like you don't forget things, but that's why I try to, especially in a game I like, I try to space playtimes out. Because if I like the game and I want to play it again, but I remember it, then it's like I can't play it for a while, so I kind of forget about what's what and what is where, you know, and play it and actually have some fun. Now this boss here, this is blind. I have again in the Zelda randomizer, I beat blind using the hammer, which was hard. Blind isn't really that hard of a boss. In reality, blind is fairly simple, because it just, you go back and forth, and you do is just hit them in their head falls off, and then you just gotta keep, you know, doing that. But with the hammer, because the hammer doesn't really do a lot of damage, it's a rather tough fight. I'll tell you that much. I didn't get any fairies. I just realized that. That should be alright. There's one anti-fairy there. See if I can't wrangle it up. There we go. Just to have one is just, it's nice to know. It's just good in your head to be like, okay, I can, we're about dying, you know, as much. That was close. I almost missed that one. I don't know what. That's right, you want to put that down because it will release. There's a switch down there. Get to the button! Yep. I hit it again. Burp, burp. Blue down, brown up. That's the way I like to bump. And I keep the bombs. So you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta blow a hole in the floor. Freaking little lizards. Which you use that to transform blind, because that goes to the boss room. And I want to hit the switch again, so I think the brown goes... No, I have it the right way. Yeah. Oop. Yep. Abort! Abort! Get out of here. Little horse monster thing. Actually, can I use... Then what about the key item? I don't remember. I guess we're thinking the wrong game. Yep. Yeah. I mean, if anyone would have had it, he would have had it, so... I guess I'm wrong on that. Whatever, I'll lose sleep over it. Yep. And then having the Titan Mitt will be awesome, because then we can get the stronger sword. And we can also run around as Swordless Link for a little bit, which is fun to do. That was just a dead end. Up. I think there's a key in there. Darn it. Yes. Alright, stay cool, alright? What a nice girl. Oh, I need to rescue her. Gotcha. Bonk. Oh, I want to bonk her with a hammer. And then we go through this door over here. Bonk our way through. Get the Titan Mitt. And then out we go. And then we make our way back upstairs. Go to the boss room. And fight blind. Which will be a matter of minutes. I think blind is actually one of the easier bosses. Ah, too bright. Need suntan lotion. come up, come up, come up. I was like, did I get fairies? I was like, yeah, I got 2 of them. Never mind, we're good. See, it blinds easy. I'm already like dying to her. What's the other thing? I always figured blind was a girl because like the princess, well, the princess, the sage was a girl. So wouldn't that make blind default a girl as well? Not that it matters. It's just like I don't know. Link, because of you, I can escape the clutches of the evil monster. Thank you. As the wise men sealed the way to the dark world, the knights of Hyrule defended them from attacks of evil monsters. I heard that the knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You were perhaps the last one of that bloodline of the knights. It is ironic that the last one of the line had the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. You understand? I guess so. By the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Alright. That was a pretty good episode. We went and got all the medallions in one foul swoop. We went and beat level 3, 4. And we can now get the better sword. I'll be a swordless, shieldless Link. Wahaha. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop it here again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy. Hey, you, welcome. Ask us to do anything. Anything, eh? Temper my sword. I'll give you a big discount. 900 rupees. Tempered, eh? Are you sure? Alright, no problem. I'll have to keep your sword for a while. Well, time to go for a no more human walk. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. And the next one I'll start by getting the new Master Sword. I want to mess around though first with Swordless Link. I always like this part of the game because it's weird that you lose your primary weapon. And it's funny to me. I was enjoying this part. I always just found it fun and interesting. Alright, you guys take it easy out there. Be safe, blah blah blah, you know the drill. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.